Hello, this is Let's Walk Florida with another heart healthy recipe, and I'm Dorothy Lee, Family Consumer Science Agent, University of Florida, Escambia County Extension Service. And today our healthy recipe is a lemon stir-fry chicken dish. Lots of good vegetables with vitamins and fiber included, and also some protein with our chicken. So we're going to start by taking a look at some very important food safety tips. And one is we're going to cut our vegetables first, and we're going to use a separate mat for cutting vegetables and for cutting our chicken. So one of the things to remember when cutting vegetables for a stir fry is always to cut them on an angle. And the reason we cut them on an angle is the fact that it helps in the cooking process, because stir fry is a quick and easy method of cooking, and it helps if the vegetables are very, very thin. So cutting our vegetables on an angle helps in that cooking process. And today we're going to add to our lemon chicken stir fry dish some onions and some beautiful bell peppers, and I'm using the red peppers to add a little color today, and then some snow peas for our dish. And I just sliced on the angle a wonderful zucchini. You could add any type of vegetable that you would like to the stir-fry dish. It's whatever your preference is, or maybe you have a backyard garden, or maybe a neighbor has shared some vegetables with you, and you want to use those in a quick and easy recipe. Sometimes in our refrigerators, we kind of push vegetables to the back, and we need to make sure that we get those vegetables before they start to spoil, and this is one quick and easy way to cook with those particular vegetables. Our next step is to slice our chicken into small pieces, and I have about 4 small pieces of chicken. These are chicken breast tenders, and I am also cutting those on an angle so that it helps in the cooking process. And one of the things to remember about food safety is we don't use the same cutting board to cut meat that we cut our vegetables on. So you'll notice I have a different cutting board for cutting our meat. Okay, our next step is we're going, I put a little bit of oil in the bottom of the wok and heated it. This is an electric wok, so I heated it on medium heat, and I'm adding the chicken that we cut on the angle. We're going to cook our chicken until it's done. Changes color here, and you can hear some of that sizzle, and if we had smell-o-vision, you could probably smell it because it smells very good right now. Here with the one good thing about cooking with the wok, you don't have to have a wok to cook by this method. It's a quick and easy method. You could use any type of skillet that you might have. There are different types of wok. This is an electric wok. There is also a wok that is a stove top, and then, as I mentioned, you could use a skillet also to cook. Okay, our chicken is coming along. It only takes just a very few minutes for it to cook. We want to make sure that all the pink is cooked out of our chicken. Okay, there we go. We're just about to that process now. Quick and easy. Okay, and we are going to take our chicken and put it into a bowl, and we're going to leave some of the juice in the bottom of our wok so we can add some flavor to our dish. Okay, and I'm using a wooden spoon because this particular wok has a non-stick coating, and I don't want to, of course, scratch the coating. And an excellent feature on the electric wok is if it starts to get a little too hot, you can just adjust your temperature very easily, very quickly. It's time for veggies, and I'm adding some snow peas, zucchini, some onion, and some beautiful bell red. These peppers are red to add some color, our bell peppers. And we're going to stir fry those very quickly. Okay. All right. And you can see the beautiful color and the nice aroma that it's coming from. We could, you could use any type of vegetable that you'd like. Yellow crookneck squash would be excellent with this. Sometimes I use a little bit of broccoli. It takes a little while with that, and but adding different types of vegetables is one way of getting a lot of vitamins and minerals into your diet. And I know that some of us are counting those calories as we are exercising, and this is an excellent dish for lunch or for dinner. And it's low calorie, but it's full of a lot of protein, a lot of vitamins and minerals and fiber. And especially those low calories is what's really important. Okay, all right. Okay. Our vegetables are nice and tender, and oh, the aroma is wonderful. So the next step is we're going to add back to our dish the chicken that we cooked. Okay, and kind of make sure that it gets combined with all these wonderful aromatic vegetables, and let it cook for maybe about a minute or so, and then we'll be ready to prepare the sauce for our stir fry. Our last step is preparing the sauce to add to our stir-fried chicken and vegetables. And I have about 1/4 cup of water and about a tablespoon of cornstarch in my jar. And what I'm going to do is make sure the lid is on really tight, and I'm going to shake it. And this is going to cause the sauce to thicken. So I'm just making a slurry here with this particular dish. Okay, and I'm going to add a little bit of chicken broth to our slurry, and some lemon juice to our slurry, and soy sauce. Okay, and oftentimes I think we need a little bit of sweet flavor, so I'm only going to put just a little bit of sugar in there, just a tiny bit, and put our lid back on. Okay. Now you could have whisked this in a bowl. This is just an easy way to make sure that all the ingredients are infused here in making this slurry. And so you can see it's all combined. And our next step is very easy. I'm going to pour just a little bit. I'm going to kind of make a well here, and I'm going to pour just a little bit of my sauce down into my mixture of vegetables and meat, and in a few minutes it will start thickening. Now you can make a sauce. It could be a sweet and sour sauce. It could also be a sauce that just had the lemon flavor, or maybe you like sesame, and some sesame seeds in this particular slurry would be good. Okay, so we're going to wait and let this get a little hot. As soon as it warms up, it'll start to thicken, and we'll add the rest of it. But this is a wonderful, wonderful dish for lunch or for dinner. Quick, easy, economical, and healthy dish. Okay, our sauce now is nice and thick and coating our vegetables and our chicken. This would be delicious over some rice, and a healthy choice would be the brown rice, which is higher in fiber. So here you have our wonderful dish, stir-fry lemon chicken, and it is a wonderful meal.